Hello friends, welcome back to our channel IT India. This is going to be session 10 for the series that we have started, AWS tutorials for beginners. In this video, we are going to discuss the topic EBS volume in AWS, and we will discuss the features of EBS volume in AWS in this video. So let's start with what is Amazon EBS, that is Amazon Elastic Block Store. So Amazon EBS provides you scalable, high performance block storage resources that can be used with Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, that is Amazon EC2 instances. So basically these EBS can be used with EC2 instances. You can't directly access the data which is stored in EBS just like any normal hard disk, because to access the data of any hard disk you have to connect it to any laptop or computer, or it could be anything else. But yeah, directly you can't access the data of any hard disk. So in the same way, you can't access the data, or even you can't check how much size is occupied by the data in that particular EBS. For any type of operation on the EBS, you have to connect that EBS to any of the EC2 instance. And now, features of Amazon EBS. Multiple volume types. There are multiple volume types to get multiple features like GP2, GP3, IO1, IO2. There are multiple type of volume because every customer of AWS may have different requirements. So on the basis of that, there are multiple types of EBS which gives different facilities or provisions, I can say. I will also discuss on these points in later videos. And now scalability. EBS volumes are scalable. You can modify the size or any other parameters of EBS as per your requirement whenever you want. Backup and recovery. So backup and recovery can be done easily for EBS just by creating a simple snapshot, and it also doesn't take much time. And then data protection. You can also protect your data in EBS by encrypting it with KMS key or something. But yeah, data protection is there. Then data availability and durability. So Amazon EBS ensures you high availability and durability. Data archiving. You can also archive the data in EBS. And now create an empty volume. So we will discuss the steps to create an EBS volume. So in the navigation pane, you have to choose the volumes. Then you have to click on create volume. After that, you have to choose the type of volume that you want to create. As we have just discussed, there are multiple types of volume. But yeah, in detail about the volume types, we will discuss later in the series itself. Then enter the size in GIB. So you can mention any size there. Enter the maximum number of input output operation per second, that is IOPS, that the volume should provide. Enter the throughput that the volume should provide. It will be in MIB per second. Choose the availability zone in which you want to create the volume. Set the encryption status for the volume, if you want to encrypt it or not. Choose the create volume. I hope these steps should be clear to you because these are pretty much simple, but still I will discuss it in the AWS console itself. So first step, select the volume in navigation pane. In the EC2 dashboard, you can see the volumes here. So first you have to go to EC2 dashboard and then volumes. Then step second, create volume. Volume type, you can select anyone. There are multiple volume types. After that, size that you want to create, I am just selecting 10 GB. IOPS, I am taking 300, but there is limitation. I will guide you about it as well. Here you can have minimum 3000 IOPS and maximum 16,000 IOPS. It is depending on the size of volume that you have selected. If you increase the size, then this limit will also increase. Throughput, we are taking 125. Availability zone, you can select anyone. Snapshot, don't create right now. Encrypt this volume. We don't want to encrypt this volume right now. Add tags. If you want to add tags, you can add definitely. Otherwise, you can skip. Create volume. Yeah, volume has been successfully created. You can see it. And it is in available state right now. I hope it was helpful. After that, attach an EBS volume to an instance. You have to go to EBS volumes again. You have to choose actions and attach volume. Basically, you have to click on actions first and then you will get the option to attach volume. Then enter the ID of the instance or select the instance from the list of the options. Basically, you will get drop down menu. You can select the instance of your choice from there. Then device name. I will guide you about device name because it is really tricky and helpful as well. And choose attach volume. So let's do it again in the AWS console itself because that should be more helpful, I think. So right now I think we don't have any instance. So let me launch it first. Test instance, I am naming it. I'm just proceeding without key pair. Okay, but I have done a blunder here. I haven't specified the availability zone in which the instance should be there. Let me check in which volume is there. Yeah, volume is in AP South 1A, but instance that we have launched is in AP South 1B. So we will not be able to attach the volume. So I'm going to terminate this instance and we'll launch new one. However, this was my mistake, but still it gives you more clarity about the steps that you should follow and that you should not follow. And here preference should be 1A because our volume is in 1A availability zone. So I'm just going to launch it. Yeah, it is launched. And now let's go to the volume section, and we have created just one volume. From where it is coming then? Because we have just launched one instance, and with that one volume has been created automatically, that is root volume, and it is also in the same availability zone, and that is in use already. I'm just going to actions, then attach volume, then search the instance ID here, and here important thing is that this name /dev/xvda is already in use. And is there any importance of /dev/xvda? Yes, there is. There are two names, /dev/xvda and /dev/sda1. These two names specify that the volume is root volume. As you can see, reserved for root volume, and you can see recommended for data volumes. You can use any one of these. Even you can specify custom one as well. But yeah, you have to avoid the name /dev/xvda and /dev/sda1 if you are using the volume as non-root volume, or I can say as secondary volume. So I'm going to use SDC. Yeah, this has been attached. And how you can confirm if it is attached or not? You can click on the instance ID. Oh, sorry, this is terminated one. Yeah, this is the correct one. You can go to the storage. Okay, you can see here this volume has been attached successfully. I hope this was helpful, and this was all in this video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great learning, and please do subscribe this channel IT India.